Like I'm laughing. Me and my own nigga here having a moment. I'm just laughing at stuff like so. What's going on, guys? I'm Saul Castañeda, MCSE Green Wheels, and we're doing some little easy stuff real quick. One of the things that we ran into Reckless after trying to fit, and we actually got the trunk settled and nicely set up. One of the things we noticed that those shocks are like, I don't know, they just feel like 4x4 shocks. It just takes a really hard time for it to bring down, and it comes very uneven when you pull it down. I know everybody's gonna give me the spiel of like, oh, you should do it both hands. I get it. Some of these shocks in the back, I don't know, we got them from LMR if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And, you know, they're old, but they're not broken in. They're not slopping down, as you guys can see. It's up. We, Mr. Ed and myself, we went ahead and aligned that trunk. And as you can tell, those shocks are hanging up there. But I don't like the way one really sticks, especially the one on the passenger side. It really, really sticks. Just for our sake and purposes, maybe we're just like the torture and punishment of things. But here, we went out and we picked up ourselves some, I used to think these are called Mighty Lifts, but I guess these are Stabilis. Yeah, that's what it says there. I got these from AutoZone. The good boys over there hooked me up for about 18 bucks each one. I'm pretty sure you guys find them the same over at LMR, and I'm pretty sure they have a little bit more up in the $30, $35 range. I couldn't tell you if they're performance shocks or anything. I don't know. I bought these. These are what, as you can see, original equipment manufacturer for a 93 GT Mustang. And again, I don't necessarily need to change it out, but I'm having a moment where we're thinking, okay, these should be a lot smoother than what's happening here. So what we're going to do today, right now, we're going to go ahead and just remove the working shocks and install our and here's where I'm laughing, where we're trying to have a debate. Maybe you guys can help us out. Right here, as you guys see, that's our part number right there, barcode. But one of the most interesting things with a lot of the parts that we get, guys, is that we never see anything that says made in the USA. So obviously we're happy that we see that. But then we looked at our other one, and a debate comes in where I think that's the wrapping and the packaging that is made, as you say, here's our part number, code, in Turkey. Now, obviously, Ford has done some cars out in Turkey, like I think the Transit Connect, and we're from out there, but I'm just having like, okay, so is it from the USA or if it's from Turkey? Well, we're going to find out which one works better, the one from the USA or the one from Turkey. So I hope it's just the packaging that's made in Turkey. So let's get this done, guys. All right. Just a little bit of room here.
China?
I just pulled it out the packaging, and you know, we all know Mano Negra loves everything made in the USA. So, well, there's a U there.
That's goddamn fucking Turkey.
But you know what? We're gonna pull the other one out in a minute. We're gonna see if it's made in the same place.
Why the heck is it made in Turkey when it looks like it said made in USA?
These are together. They probably came together from Turkey. So I don't know. I couldn't answer the question, guys, of why or what is made. We're gonna pull the other shock in a minute, and we're gonna see if it's made in Turkey too as well. But like I said, guys, these are fairly new. They came from LMR. I don't know if these are made in Turkey, but they're not that hard to remove. And like I said, this guy right here goes down pretty smooth. Our passenger side just kind of binds up a little too much. Now I'm having my hand here in the middle, and here, I'll show you. As we all know, a lot of times everybody says, oh, you got variables. Okay, a lot of times everybody's got something in their hands, and as we all know, all Fox body owners and people who care about their Fox bodies, we go for the middle, obviously. It'll pull both. I'm not going to put a lot of force, but I'll show you real quick what happens. I'm going to go down now. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but I'll do it again. All right? I'm going to just put a little bit of force here now. And again, this guy, as soon as I put any kind of pressure, this guy responds. And I'll show you again. Just a little bit more pressure right here in the middle. And now I'm really just tugging to get it down right now. And it's still, if I let it go, it will jump up, obviously, as it should. But it really throws it, as you heard. You could see that, you know, this guy starts to go down. He'll pump, and then mine catches up. This guy over here catches up. So, mind you, I got, you know, I still got, I'm not saying I'm a wimp or you should be like, you know, treating this like it's a Kia or something. But what I'm saying is like there's a significant amount of force here that, you know, and here, like I said, I'm gonna let it go. I'm not pushing anything, and you guys can hear it for yourself. It pops pretty hard for me. So I think this one may be a little too much for me. I think it's too heavy duty, but this guy's really soft. So here it goes right here. And the reason it bounces is because he hasn't caught up yet. So the snap is, I hear it on this side because he has a really much slower reaction coming up than this guy. He's just shooting out there. So, like I said, we're gonna bring our Turkish friends in here and see if they work. They're not really hard to remove. We're just gonna take a flathead. It's got these two metal C-clips right back here, one on top, one on bottom, and all we do, we're gonna slide it out. I'm gonna go ahead and find me a stick though, so I can keep the top up. I don't want to fall on me. I don't want to damage anything. So bear with me, guys. So, all right, guys. So as you guys can see, I got my little piece of wood here, just propped up there. When these things go bad, you know, this thing just keeps slopping down, keeps hitting down. This is just kind of the best way to do it. And it really gets a little heavy when you start to take these off. They're not really hard to remove. They have, like I said, the two little C-clips. Take a small screwdriver, pop that bad boy right in here, and just walk it out. And be careful with your face because these do shoot out. And, oop, you see what I mean? All right. That thud you heard, obviously, is the trunk coming down on top of my little 4x4 here, which is what's going to happen. So now we're going to go for this guy right in here. He's not out yet.
Flathead.
Yeah. There it is. So this is what the C-clip looks like. Right there. Okay. Thin flathead. Don't judge me, it's not my best flathead, but hey. Alright. And like I told you guys, this guy right here, this got good force. It's not like you could just push it in just because it looks like a tiny shot. This isn't something you're gonna do. So they got good force. I couldn't tell you the measurement. Like, oh my God, it's so much tougher than the other one. Anyways, but yeah, they're not old. These are fairly new. Like I said, we had them installed. We got them installed. We got them out the box, put them on here, and they've been on the car. But as I just demonstrated to you guys, how it kind of reacts. Now, here in this position, I'm going to go ahead and just walk it up a little bit. And I'm going to show you the inside real quick. So, that's kind of how I'm going to leave it. Now, in here, you see how that is? It's going to go into my little ball right here. And when you push in the clip all the way, you see it's kind of got that the round part right here. That's just going to hug around the little ball. And so all you want to do, you want to back it off a little bit. And like I said, I do it like this. If you guys have a better way of doing it, let me know. I know there's probably a ton of ways to do it, but you're gonna try and push it in there. When they're in there fully, they look like that. And as you guys can tell, the clip holds the little ball in place. All right. So yeah. So you want to just back it off a little bit, like I did right there. Keep it open. I'm gonna finagle it in there, and then just push the clip back in. Now, when you do this, a lot of times you want to change these plates out. You guys can tell these are brand new. We got these from LMR. We got this kit. It brings the 2 plates, 2 shocks, and the other little mount, which is right here on top. You get that in the whole kit. I'm sorry, I don't remember the price on that, but because we installed it a while ago. But I'm pretty sure we have like a couple more. So yeah, so you get one of each side, and then you get the shocks, and it replaces that. So we're gonna start off right here at the bottom. Boom. See? And that's it. Clip is in. Shock is in. gonna bring this guy back all the way up. I'm gonna walk it out just a little bit right here. And then, bam. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other side. Perfect. Here, a little closer. This guy's fine me. It's got a little bit more. Pretty tight in here.
Is it the one?
This is our USA
Made in USA.
shock. This is our made USA shock. Let's see.
You'll be shocked if that's made in USA.
Oh wow.
No way. There's no.
So obviously then we're gonna go return that one and get a USA one. We're not racist or anything, but
What is happening? Why would one be made
and yeah, obviously this is actually made in the USA.
The one is made
It's
in
rare.
Turkey.
It's rare, you know.
I bet you the Turkey one is not going to work out.
You know, it's Turkey, Atlanta.
This is crazy.
All right, I got this guy up. As you guys saw, it gives me a little battle getting it out. Like I said, you just want to move it up some. It opens up the little hole, because if not, it looks like that. Once we got that going, we're gonna drop this guy in there. Boom, and then we're gonna bring it right back down. Let me get my trusty screwdriver here. Boom, and that's it. See, you can see right here. There's the little ball, the pivot ball, and then here's our C-clip right there. So that's pretty easy. We're gonna do the same right here, and they're pretty. They got a little of a dip right here at the bottom that you put your screwdriver in there. You could just walk it up. And also at the top, you guys see it's got the indentations where it actually slides into if you end up pulling it out. Let's see. Bam. And that's pretty much how that goes. It's not very difficult, as you guys saw, and basically we just wanted to try out what the hell was going on there. It's just something that we noticed where, as we keep saying, you know, devils in the details, and well, we swapped them out, so let's see how they work. Let's see who reacts better, our turkey shock or our USA shock. Now it's off, and you can tell it's holding it up. Find out. I hope I didn't leave the keys in here. Let me. Oh, okay, that's fine. They're over there. So, like I said, I would usually just pull force on this, and I would see this guy collapse first before this guy. I don't know if that's gonna happen now, but here we go. Still does the same, but I'm gonna tell you, it reacts way faster.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, this side goes.
So let's bring it down. I do feel it's still got some good tension there. So I do feel that if I let it go up, it's gonna pop. So let's try. And that's how that works. As you guys saw, we see, like, once I let it go, this thing would just fly up. I let it go. There we go. And obviously right now I just pulled it down. Look at this. This guy still reacts fast, but dude, there's very. Here we go. Down. And that's how that should work. That smooth transition, that stop at the end, it shouldn't be throwing it up like that. So yeah, in our theory, that we did have a bad shock. So there you go, guys. Real quick, easy, simple way for you guys to take care of this. If you guys see that how it's popping, as you saw how it was going with us, this is exactly how it should work. Easy transition coming down, and you know what? Smooth going back up. And if you guys can hear, you can hear the shocks actually activating when the gas is going through them, because we weren't hearing it the other one. So that could either mean that this shock here was extremely messed up and our passenger side shock was doing all the work, or our passenger side shock was just super duper strong over our driver's side shock and was just doing all the work. But this is exactly how it should be. So guys, get out there, fix your Mighty Lift shocks. There you go. From AutoZone, the boys hooked it up, $18 a shock. So if you have that. And in the battle of the Turkey and USA theme, let's call this a tie. I hate to use this, but I guess we'll agree to disagree.
Well, at least it's not made in China.
You know, and that's a good thing. It doesn't say it's made by you know, China, and you know, we don't have a little problem with that. But other than that, guys, it works great. So guys, go ahead, change out those shocks if you hear that popping or it's not going up. This I was with MCSC Green Wheels. Over and out. We'll see you again.